My name is Geraldine de Bastion. I am the founder and part of the executive board of the Global Innovation Gathering. And I'm really excited that we're back in Cape Town for this gathering of African makerspaces. We've had a really rich program, and I felt lucky to moderate some of the panel discussions that we had yesterday and today, looking at the role of makerspaces as educational institutions, as job providers and engines for local economy, as well as looking at how makerspaces matter in humanitarian aid. So the Global Innovation Gathering is an online community of makers, innovators, and especially spaces, physical spaces where digital innovation happens in all kinds of shapes and forms. And a lot of our work happens online because our members are all over the world, but convening physically is so important to have that face-to-face connection and just a different way of building meaningful relationships. That's how we like to say it. So we do it once a year, and we try to bring as many of our members together in our global gathering. And this is what's happening here, but on the African continental level. And again, so many of these people are doing really pioneering work, out there building these spaces and creating these knowledge spaces for their communities. And there's a lot of struggles in that, the struggles around revenue, about telling other people out there what it is that we're doing and why it's important for the future of our societies. So coming together as peers and seeing that there's others out there who have the same struggles and maybe have found some different answers to the same questions is really, really important in order to, encourage each other and ourselves to continue with this important work and, of course, to harness this power of community in order to work even more closely together. The Global Innovation Gathering is a very member-driven community. It's all about finding the best ways to provide services and, again, build meaningful connections between our members all across the world. So for us, it's really important that we don't duplicate the efforts of other local networks, and therefore we're really proud to be sort of the global umbrella to the African umbrella that we're founding here as this network of African makerspaces, and to make sure that in future we support this network as best possible and make sure that all our efforts are aligned, that the members in this community are members in our global community as well, so that we can just sort of connect the dots to the other continents and make sure we support the African network as most effectively as we can. We're discussing different future topics here, topics that we believe are going to advance our societies in ecological, economical, and social ways. So talking about the circular economy, talking about different rights that we feel we as consumers, as citizens, as creators should have, like, for instance, the right to repair, and also seeing how can we translate these future visions that we have to policymakers and to industries and others that we need as allies to then build these solutions and go forward. So I feel it's been really important for us to come together as a community and talk about the strategies that we want to take to bring all these future visions to these other stakeholders. I'm just so inspired to be in the same space as so many people doing such important work. We've heard from makerspaces who are part of the Red Cross doing humanitarian work and making sure people who suffer from different kinds of trauma, from crisis, from climate change can develop their own solutions for their local needs. We've heard about spaces that are really pushing for inclusivity, gender inclusivity, but also people with physical disabilities, and designing their spaces accordingly. And I'm just always so impressed at the ingenuity and creativity of the maker community all around the world, but especially here, as there's so many different challenges that are being faced, but also met with so much, again, creativity.